Hello again and welcome back to March May's Midlife Dolly Crisis, and in today's episode we are going to be unboxing this. What are we going to be unboxing? Hello again and welcome back to March May's Midlife Dolly Crisis, and in today's episode we're going to be unboxing a doll which I haven't opened one of these for a long time, and I do actually have a stack of them, so I should really start trying to get through them. And they are the LOL OMG dolls, and this one is Cool Lev, who is one of the boy dolls. I got him quite a while ago. I haven't unboxed him. Obviously I feel bad that he's still in his box, but it's time to get him out and show him the world. So obviously this is one of the older style boxes where it is genuinely a surprise. Hopefully there's even a doll in there. And it's got all the surprise bags and stuff like that. Obviously the new boxes you can see the doll, and they still have the surprise bags, but they're kind of like a separate item in there. Well, they're still a separate item, but you see the doll, which is kind of part of the surprise, I suppose. So let's get this open and see what we think. Okay, so here we go. So this is obviously the box for Cool Lev. So there was a plastic band around it, which I've removed. I'm presuming that's what you're meant to do, but I guess we'll find out if the whole thing falls apart. So anyway, here's the front of the box. This is a picture of Lev here in the sort of standard illustrations that they do. It's really cute. We move it to the side. So on this side we've got the little brother, I'm presuming, of Cool Lev. I don't know what he's called, but probably something to do with Cool or Lev, I'm not sure. But that's him saying, "Hey bro." And there's all this kind of graffiti work on the side, which is quite cute. It's all in black and white. And then on the back we have a bit of information here. So he is actually a LOL Surprise OMG guy doll. There aren't that many of them. Some of them are part of 2-packs. I do actually have all the boys, but I haven't unboxed all of them yet. So this is the second boy that I've opened. The first one was part of the 2-pack, which was Punk Girl and Rocker Boy. And I will put a link down to those videos in the description box below so you can have a look. This is the blurb on the back. It says here, "OMG, we guys strut fierce style and stand out from the crowd 'cause we're here to surprise the world." So there we go. That's great. And then we have his name on the side here. So I'm going to go ahead and I think open the box, which is... Oh, is that the way? And then you pull it... Okay, here we go. So there we are. So that's the whole box kind of opened up. I've got an image of him here. So it's basically the bigger image of him from the side. He's behind this sort of like changing room thing here. And then all of his surprise stuff is over here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the doll, take all this stuff off, and then we'll have a closer look at everything that way, because I think it's probably going to be easier. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you a quick look at this sort of box bit here. So this is the bit that he came out of. This was where the doll's behind, and obviously there's this mirror thing that you can peel the thing off, and it will be an actual mirror. And then on this side here, there is various sort of like skateboarding stuff and spray paints and things like that. So you can kind of use this as like a background for like pictures and things like that. I don't know if this bit comes out or not. I can't actually remember. But it's quite cute. I quite liked that. It kind of gave it a bit more of a sort of a play factor, in that the box could be used as part of playing with the dolls. So anyway, so that is the box. We're going to put that to one side, and we're going to bring on Cool Lev. Okay, so here is the doll. He's all there, set and ready to get his gear on. This is all stuff he came with here. So if we have a very quick look at some of this stuff. So obviously we've got a stand here, which is great because it's always nice when a doll comes with a doll stand. And with this stand here, we have two clips. So we have the one clip here, and then the other one is stored underneath there. One is slightly bigger than the other because it will depend on probably how bulky the clothes are or whatever. But yeah, so that is the stand, and it's a pretty standard thing. It just kind of clips together, and obviously you can put whichever waist clip or whatever you want to put on the thing. So that is that bit. We've then got this, which is a little sort of a magazine, which was in the box. It says Fashion Magazine on the front, and it says Fall 21. I should have mentioned that 2021 was actually the year that Cool Lev came out, so it is a few years back. The front says, "What's your star sign?" Then when you open it, it literally says Leo. That's it. Draw your own path, then skate there. So obviously he's got the skating theme going on with him, and then the back is just kind of like that. So that it's kind of like a nice prop to have, I suppose. They all kind of come with something like this, and it's never normally like a whole booklet. It's normally just kind of like one page that's folded over. But as I say, it's kind of a cute sort of accessory for the dolls to have. So we're going to put that to one side. So we've then got all this stuff here. So let's have a look at the stuff that he comes with, and then we'll put it onto the doll. So I'm going to put the doll to one side, and then we'll have a close look at him in a second. So these are the surprise elements. There's quite a few here. As I say, has been a while since I opened one of these. I'm not really that sure on what to start with. So I guess we'll start with this. So this is one of the plastic hat boxes, and it's got the kind of graffiti motifs all around the side to match his style and match the box. So I'm going to take the top off there, and then inside we have got this, which is in tissue. So I'll put this to one side as well. These boxes are actually really nice, and they're kind of handy for storing stuff in as well, so I'm quite glad to have these. Now this might be one thing, or it might be several. There's a few things here. So we've got this, which is a hat for him to wear. So it's pink, and it's got a sort of zigzag detail around the side. I don't know if that's, can adjust it or what, I don't know. It's not sewn together. So it's kind of like, it's a bit like a sort of a sock material almost, and it's ribbed, and it's also got a kind of printed on detail of the zigzag. It's not kind of, it's not woven in or anything like that, or stitched in. So that is that. We've then got a pair of headphones, which are quite cute. They've got like a broken heart symbol on one side, actually on both sides. So it's basically black, and then we have some details in a sort of a turquoise colour, which is quite nice. So that is that. They are very light. They're also kind of, they don't have anything on the inside. They're basically sort of open, presumably so it'll fit over his ear. But that is that. We've then got these, which are massive sunglasses, but then they do have massive eyes, so I suppose that kind of works. So they are black, they're round, they have got a kind of a white zigzag part way around the lenses, just there. The arms of them are also kind of zigzagged as well. So that's quite cute. It's quite an unusual style, I would say. But I'm sure it'll go well with all of his other stuff. So that is a pair of sunglasses. And then lastly, we have got this, which is a very light gold chain. And it has got like a pendant hanging down with a crown etched into it. That is that. So that was everything from the hat box. So I guess at least there was a hat in there, which makes sense. So this is a shoe box. I'm presuming there's going to be shoes in here. Everything, of course, is in tissue paper, which is quite nice. So yeah, so he's got a pair of high top trainers there. So they're kind of like, an off-white, almost like a very, very light grey, I would say. And they've got sort of black and silver painted on details. They've got a zigzag on the side, and they've got a buckle around the top bit, ankle bit there. They've also got some laces, which are also painted in, which is good. And then the soles as well, we've got like a white bit, and we've also got the black of the sole there. So that's nice. It's nice there's actual detail on this. You always kind of forget, well I do anyway, how detailed some of this LOL stuff actually is. But yeah, so they're nice, so we'll put those there. So then we've got basically two sort of suit bags, and then this. I'm going to open this first. I'm pretty sure I know what it is because I can kind of feel it through the paper. So it is a skateboard, which does work. The wheels are real. There we go. So this is kind of the bottom of it, and these kind of colours and design match his hair, which is kind of like a split dye. But yeah, so we've got pink and yellow there with black graffiti, and then the top is just kind of the standard thing you'd expect. It's actually quite detailed, and as I say, the wheels do actually go round, which is good. So you can zoom off on that. So that is that. So let's open this black one first. Okay, so he has got a pair of kind of cargo pants, I guess. Yes, it's quite nice. It's sort of got a grey or silver sort of swirly pattern on them. We have a belt detail here, which is a working belt. You would actually thread that through. On the sides we've got some black pockets, which has got some ribbon details hanging from the side, which is going to be quite cute, I think. The pockets are maybe not workable. Yeah, I don't think you can put things in the pockets, but that's okay. Let me just check the other one. Yeah, you could maybe get something in, but I'm not sure what you get in there. As we go further down at the bottom hem, we have got pink there, which kind of gathers it. I don't know if they're kind of elasticated, maybe. Yes, they are. It is actually elastic. So it's pink elastic at the bottom there to kind of hold them in. But that's nice. As I say, I kind of forgot what it's like having really sort of detailed clothes, I suppose, for these dolls. But yeah, so that is the pair of trousers there. And then I'm guessing this is going to be some kind of top, or yeah, so it's it's a hoodie. And of course you do get the hangers with these as well, which I should have mentioned. So yeah, so we've got two hangers here. So this is quite nice. It's lots of bright colours. Oh, it does have a hood. I don't know if the hood is actually quite big, so it might fit over his head, because they do have kind of bigger heads as well. So the colours are obviously sort of pink and turquoise, black and white. We've got a lighter pink on the sleeves. We've got various things written on there. So we've got a heart shaped with a he in brackets, and then art. So it's heart. See where they're going with there? Tag me ow. I'm not sure what that means. Tag me now? I don't know. And then on the back we've got skate, crate, great. And then this B thing, I'm not sure what that was. Is it BGR8? I have no idea what that means. But this again is a really nice detailed piece. There is there's a drawstring which is actually real. So you don't want to be losing that, because you're not going to get that back in a hurry. There is a knot actually on both sides. So yes, there's a drawstring on the hood, which is good. And then there is a hot pink zip which goes all the way down. It's not a working zip, but it does have the sort of faux what is that called? The zip, the zip pull? I have no idea. Anyway, it's got a fake one of those at the bottom, and the bottom is, it has this kind of hot pink ribbing at the bottom there, and again the pockets are usable. Again, I don't really know what you would actually put in there, but there you go. So that is that. So let's have a look at the doll himself. Here he is. So he's very colourful. He's also got this really nice kind of flocked hair, which we're going to have a closer look at now. Okay, so here we go. So this is a close-up of his face here. So he kind of has the sort of the standard giant eyes, like they all have. He's got kind of these thick eyebrows, which kind of are just kind of straight lines. One of them has a sort of a nick in it, which of course is a very kind of street creddy kind of thing. He's still got sort of biggish lips. He does have a sort of a nose which comes out very slightly. You can also see the lips there are also sticking out. Obviously, he doesn't have makeup on as such, but he does have some blushing on his cheeks, which is nice because it gives a bit more definition to the face. Also, his lips are a kind of a slightly sort of pink colour as well. His hair is amazing. So we have a lot of colour going on here, and we have a split dye effect. So one half of it, which is this half here, is basically sort of looks like it's been bleached white, and then we've got yellow zigzags and sort of pink motifs. We've got a heart shape there. We've got like a peace sign here. And then on this side here, we've got lots of colours going on. We've got green, we've got purple, pink, yellow, green. I've said green already, sorry. And then we have got lots of kind of squiggles and graffiti and stuff like that on there. It's very kind of reminiscent of Keith Haring art, which I suppose is kind of well-known sort of street art in a way. He does have pierced ears, but I don't remember seeing earrings, which is a little bit odd, unless I've missed them. So that might be interesting. So as we go further down, he is wearing a t-shirt here, which has got, I thought it was like a Japanese symbol on there, but it isn't. It's actually like, it looks like a cat on a skateboard. The t-shirt looks like it's supposed to be a bit sort of tie-dyed in that it's sort of dark colours, but it's kind of got sort of swirly marks on it as well. It does have ribbing on the arms and also around the neck, which are black. We've got Velcro down the back to get it on and off. And then we have these shorts. Again, they're kind of like split colour. We've got pink on one side, so it's kind of pink and white on one side, and then black and turquoise on the other. We've got a tie here around the waist. That is basically just like a faux tie, so that is sort of stitched on. So that's fine. We've got binding around the top there. We've got a black waistband. We've also got two black stripes down that side and that side there. And there's no Velcro. It's basically just push on and off. So there's a little bit of elastic kind of around the top there. If we go further down, we have got some white socks down here with black zigzags around the top there. And that is kind of that. So I'm going to have a very quick look at the articulation of him. So his head has the whole tilty thing, which is great. And it also goes... It actually doesn't really go up and down, does it? I don't think it does. I think it does more the kind of the tilt thing. To be honest, the tilt thing is always better, I think, than the up and down one. But it's kind of odd that it doesn't have that up and down one. So yeah, we basically have got a tilt on the head or neck there. The shoulders obviously come out, and then we can go kind of up and down and around. So there's quite a lot of articulation there. We have articulation at the elbow and also at the wrist. He can touch his own face if he wants to. The hands, as always, are quite detailed. It's kind of weird to me that the hands are also detailed in these dolls and the faces aren't really. It's kind of one of those odd things. Even even kind of the inside on the palm and stuff like that. There's quite a lot of detail there. So that is the articulation around the arm area. There's nothing on the torso, and there's nothing on the waist at all. So we then come to the hips. So his legs will go out in front, and obviously they will go back as well. They will kind of go open a bit and close. They don't open that much. And you can't really sit him. Now, I don't think he's got the leg thing. I can't remember when the leg thing actually happened, because I'm sure I've got earlier dolls that don't have the click knee, and then I do have, I think it's BB Moonlight. I think she does have the click at the knee, but I don't think that Punk Girl has got the click at the knee. So it must have happened at some point that they decided the click in the knee thing. But yeah, I don't want to force it. His legs feel pretty solid, so I'm guessing there's no articulation there, which is kind of a shame. But you know, he has got quite good articulation elsewhere. So I am going to put him into his clothes and stuff, and then we'll have a final look at him. So I have to be honest, the shoes were quite difficult to get on, and I don't know if it's because of those socks, which is probable. I should probably remove the socks and try and get these on properly, because they don't feel like they're on properly now. You can kind of see at the back, the heel is sort of sticking out of the kind of slit thing. So I'm going to have a look at that. Also, I left the shorts on, and I wasn't sure if I was meant to leave the shorts on and put these over the shorts. Again, it would probably be better to remove the shorts and then put the trousers on, I think, because it was a little bit tricky to get those on. Everything else is kind of okay. The hat, to me, sits very weirdly on the head, and I think it's the whole kind of roll-up thing they've got going on with the brim, and you don't want to sort of roll it up too much, because then you kind of see that it's kind of stitched on, and then I don't think also there's enough to actually get it on the head, because, you know, there's not enough sort of hat bit for the head to go into. And then if you put it on the head too much, it just doesn't look quite how it should. I should also mention that it does kind of stick to the head, because they've got that sort of flocking. The fabric of the flocking and the fabric of the hat kind of want to sort of Velcro together almost. So if you do have one, you've probably experienced that already. But yeah, I'm actually very happy with him. He looks great in all of his stuff, and he can actually hold the skateboard. If you have a look at the picture at the end, I will try and get pictures of him maybe on the skateboard, which will be quite cool, I think. Let's put the sunglasses on so we can see what they look like. There we go. So they're very cool, and you can just about see the eyes. The eyes are obviously ginormous, but you can kind of see the eyes through them. So yeah, I'm very happy with him. Let me know what you think of him down in the comments below. Do you have him? Obviously, I know he's not brand new or anything like that, and I don't really know how successful he was, because I think there was then a big gap before we had any other sort of single boys on their own. He is the first sort of single release of the boy dolls. If you've enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a like, and also share the video if you know anyone that would like this kind of content. And I will see you in the next video. So until then, bye.